Tattooing, piercing, and scarification have been notorious and celebrated forms of body adornment in the punk culture for nearly 3 decades. Punk rockers assault society with in-your-face styles calculated to annoy or horrify. Their do-it-yourself ethos emphasizes parody, gender confusion, and forbidden aspects of life. Whether for the goal of asserting one's own identity, shocking the establishment, or expressing personal aesthetics, these once taboo styles of body art have moved into other areas of modern culture. Neo-tribalism, adapted from non-Western practices of body adornment, has emerged as a new youth and subcultural phenomena. Punks, like previous youth subcultures such as the Teddy Boys, the Mods, the Rockers, the Skinheads, the Beats, the Zoot Suiters, and the Hippies, create a coherent and elaborate system of body adornment that expresses their estrangement from mainstream society and horrifies the public. Punks display their disaffiliation and their identity through anarchist adornment, which for them is an accessible and direct channel of communication. By manipulating the standard codes of adornment in socially objectionable ways, punks challenge the accepted categories of everyday dress and disrupt the codes and conventions of daily life. Although the punk critique of society has been dismissed by some as naive, inarticulate, or merely a ritual rebellion through style, it constitutes a critique nonetheless, a rejection of the status quo. While punk explicitly threatens cultural boundaries and certain dominant ideologies, it implicitly challenges elitist notions of what art is and who may create art. Punk aesthetic behavior, in contrast to the elitist, class-based assumptions about what constitutes art, exists outside the sanctioned mainstream of the art world. Punks developed the skills and mastered the techniques necessary to produce forms of adornment that express their street-level aesthetic. And punks pride themselves on the handmade quality of their body art. In fact, punks borrow from, react to, and create innovations around an assortment of previous musical-based subcultural styles. Although the style was seemingly random and chaotic, punks are systematically choosing elements that reflect their values and construct these into a meaningful whole that expresses the ethos of the subculture. By appropriating and creatively recontextualizing images and objects associated with previous subcultural styles, punks generate new meanings for these forms, and through this process of bricolage, invent their own traditions and reflect their worldview. For more, seek out punk and neo-tribal body art by Daniel Wojcik, available now at www.amazon.com, and at the University of Mississippi Press, available at www.upress.state.ms.us.